Did you see that NASA saw some sort of spaceship or something?
It's probably just those crazy UFO hunters.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. What?
You two will come with me.
I'm Captain O'Malley's twin of the Starship married to Xbox. Welcome to a week in space. I mean Xbox.
We've been keeping a close eye on these two since we dropped out of warp. Earth seems to have developed some strange new forms of punishments.
What have you observed, number one?
The female was punished for losing a video game contest.
Explain.
Well, she lost a competition and the punishments was agreed by consensus on a primitive social media platform.
How barbaric!
Indeed. Captain, in this instance, the female was forced to comply with the wishes of the many.
Intriguing, number one. I just couldn't imagine.
You don't have to. Watch this.
Hey guys, so back in episode 9 of A Week in Xbox, Emma and I started a challenge against each other to celebrate 9 years of marriage, where we'd let you guys decide on Twitter what games we played against each other, and the first one to get 9 wins would win, and the loser had to do a forfeit. So the forfeit was chosen by you, Watt. Say thank you.
Cheers.
We've put all the ice in the bath. That's the ice cubes. So go ahead, Emma. Got a timer.
Show them the timer.
60 seconds.
Oh shit, it's
Go.
on. Fuck! I don't
How's it feel?
It's fucking cold.
You gonna lie down?
No.
You got to lie down like you would do in a bath. Tell me what you think of you, Watt, at this point.
He's a dick.
We've got 30 seconds to go, honey. That's not too bad, is it? Go on, let's see how far you can get down.
That's about as far as I'm going. Oh shit!
Oh my goodness me, that is very, very cold.
It's like being in a lake.
We do live in Scotland, so we're kind of used to this. How you feeling?
Not good.
We've got 5 seconds left. I think she's done pretty well here, guys. So we're going to start again. Thanks very much for all your votes on YouTube. Captain, I've been reviewing their computer systems, and I have found the initiation of another challenge, which will likely result in further punishment. On screen!
After I won the first to 9 challenge, we decided to reset the score, and we are going to do a continuous first to 5 with a forfeit for the loser each time. Make sure you follow us on twitter.com/married to Xbox to choose the game we play. For the first game of our new versus challenge, we chose mobile game Transverse by Provocateur Studios, after we were contacted on Twitter by the developers and challenged to see who could go the furthest.
Level 2, baby. Ooh, that was tight. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, this is getting hard.
Right, so this is my first attempt. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so my second attempt. Level 10. That's a sensitive. Near the ear. Move it all. Yeah, okay. Getting faster.
Right, I need to do a lot better on this one or I'm totally screwed. 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Nervous now. Oh. Oh, only level 7. Obviously, women are better at multitasking. Number 1, we need to continue our investigation of Earth and find out what has happened.
Uh-huh.
Number 1, are you listening to me?
Sorry, Captain, I was distracted by this new training system. Some kind of virtual reality interface that helps you to learn Starfleet procedures.
Oh really, number one? Please report.
Aye, sir, if you could direct your attention to the view screen.
Star Trek Online is a very successful MMO originally released for PC in January 2012 and has most recently become the best MMO to be ported to consoles. This game is addictive, if you're a Trekkie that is. The story continues the timeline after Romulus was destroyed by the supernova in the recent Star Trek reboot movie franchise, so whilst the movies have gone back to the time of Kirk, in this game you continue the adventures of the Federation in a galaxy with the Romulans all but wiped out. You can choose to start your adventure with one of three factions: the Federation, the Klingon Empire, or the much weakened Romulans. Once you've chosen your faction, you create a character and can choose from many Star Trek species, including Ferengi, Vulcan, Andorian, or more. Or you can just create a completely new species using the obscene amount of sliders and colour choices. Missions are relatively simple and either take the form of awesome space combat or third-person awaiting missions that remind me very much of the first Mass Effect game. With space combat, you have to manage your shield strength, your weapon systems and manoeuvrability, and can switch emergency power between systems on the fly, depending on what the situation requires, and this can lead to some very intense battles as you wait precious seconds for your specials, which are controlled with the bumper buttons and radial menus to recharge. The space battles also look incredible amongst the detailed planetary systems, asteroid fields and nebulas. When travelling between star systems is required, you go to Sector Space, where you can select a destination from the galaxy map and travel there. This can sometimes take a while, even at maximum warp, so this is a good time to manage your inventory. You can upgrade the ship's systems and individual members of the crew, and even promote crew members if they have performed well. I've only played about 24 hours of this, and that is nowhere near enough to see all this great MMO has to offer. If you're unsure of all the Star Trek stories up to the start of this game, fear not! Head over to Netflix, where all 700 episodes are available.
Sir, we seem to have intercepted a worldwide news communication. What is the source, Mr. Data? Reading the source as M2X News Studios, Captain. This could be important and aid us in our investigation. On screen. Yeah, and if you've just joined us, a quick recap of today's biggest story: YouTube and Xbox Live's premier gaming couple appear to have been kidnapped.
Reports of a strange object orbiting the planet are also being looked into, as the two stories may be connected.
Whilst this is investigated, we will give you a quick rundown of this week's Xbox news. EA dropped a new trailer for Star Wars Battlefront Death Star DLC, which is due for release on the 20th of September.
New characters, a boss and Chewbacca, were shown off, as well as a mission where you destroy the Death Star. Is this finally like the shooter Star Wars fans envisioned? The Battlefield 1 beta became the biggest beta in EA's history.
Even though the Battlefield 1 beta spent a long time offline and was full of bugs, pulled in an impressive 13.2 million players over the 6 days it was online. Ubisoft confirmed that their new South Park game, The Fractured Butthole, has been delayed into 2017.
The development team said they have delayed the game to make sure it meets the high expectations of fans. Do you have plans to stream the BioShock collection from your Xbox One on Twitch? Well, bad news.
For some reason, the BioShock collection does not have native streaming support for either Twitch or YouTube from the Xbox One or PS4. 2K Games haven't confirmed that this is intentional and have not offered a fix. Right, we are going to carry on an investigation looking out for Emma and Craig. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Very interesting, Captain. I will analyse the data and bring you a report as soon as possible. Very good, Mr. Data.
Sir, we're receiving a hail from the planet. Community headquarters.
Well, it seems we have got their attention. On screen.
Hi everyone, I'm Michael Murray, and I am here to play video games and entertain you all. And The best way I describe myself is that the only profession I have is making a complete fool of myself, which is entirely true. I am a complete nerd. I am a dork, and I am a giant goof who has zero shame. And I love video games. I will play any game I can get my hands on. Seriously, if there is a video game out there that you want me to play, comment below, let me know, and I will happily play it just for your guys' entertainment. But video games aren't the only passion I have. For example, I love animals, I love video production, and most of all, I love people. And that's why I'm here. I enjoy entertaining others, and I want to be a part of a community where we do bigger and better things, and we encourage one another, and we help one another out. And that's why I wanted to do this. That's why I wanted to start this channel. And I'm extremely fortunate to have the opportunity to produce videos. And I just wanted to take this time to thank you all for even taking this small part out of your day to watch this single video, because it means a lot to me that you're even doing this much. And so feel free to look around the channel. If you like what you see, all you gotta do is hit that subscribe button right there. And until next time, I'll be seeing you guys. Bye.
Captain, we've come under attack!
Report! They appear to have strong community support. We are coming under fire from multiple points on the surface. We are receiving a transmission. Audio only. Play it!
We are Microsoft. You have taken our earlier game title. We will get them back. Resistance is futile.
Captain, our systems seem to have been invaded by a hostile computer virus. It is filling our memory banks with footage from a 21st century video game called ReCore. It is displaying on all monitors.
ReCore is the second new IP from Mega Man creator Kiichi Inafune to come out this year, after Mighty No. 9, and in my opinion is much more worthy of the Mega Man successor title. This is fantastic, full of exploration, combat, levelling up, and a great story. Roughly 200 years in the future, you play as Jewel, one of the first volunteers to new human colony Far Eden. Earth has been ravaged by the Dust Devil Plague. After failing to fight the disease, a company named Mandate sent thousands of robotic drones called Corebots to a planet many light years away. The Corebots were supposed to start terraforming the planet to make it suitable for the human colonists that were sent shortly after the Corebots. Jewel wakes up after 200 years in cryosleep to find most of the colonists have disappeared, and the Corebots seem to have malfunctioned and become corrupted. This sets the backdrop for an adventure through a beautiful sand-coloured planet full of hostile robots intent on your demise. The graphics are stunning, the gameplay is solid, and the story is compelling. The game has obvious influences including both Mega Man and Metroid, but manages to hold up on its own merits with the fun and refreshing game mechanics. Combat is simple yet challenging, as the enemy robots you encounter have different coloured cores which you have to match with the different coloured ammunition you collect. You have up to 2 robot companions with you, including K9 Mac and hulking gorilla-like Duncan. Each robot has different abilities you need to use to navigate the world, including Seth, who attaches to rails placed around the environment that allows you to reach previously unreachable areas. You level up Jewel and her weapon by playing, but each Corebot you have needs levelling up at Jewel's Crawler Hideout, where you can research and install new parts for each robotic companion. You also infuse each bot with fusion power collected from the cores of your defeated enemies. I am 12 hours in and still not finished, but I'll be very happy to go back to it and continue exploring Far Eden. Look out for a full review soon. Captain, we've lost control of all systems. Unauthorised transport detected.
Captain, it appears the ReCore virus reprogrammed our main computer to transport Emma and Craig back down to the surface. It then initiated a cascade overload in the antimatter containment chambers.
Eject the warp core.
Ejection systems are offline. Warp core breach is imminent. All hands! Abandon ship! I repeat, all hands! Abandon!
Bloody hell, did that really just happen?
That was awesome! I want to do it again. Craig to Starship, married to Xbox. Come in. Beam me up. Energize.
Well, looks like we're staying here for now, Craig. Good thing too. Just in time for the comments.
First up is this comment from Lee's final word on last week's show.
Leeboy remarks about my wittiness and his deep, deep desire for Craig to don a Robin suit.
Not gonna happen. I am so the Batman here.
Let us know in the comments if you agree. Next up is this comment on my 5 top games made in Scotland list video. New tuber says, the graphics are amazing. Yes, but sometimes the dynamic weather system doesn't work properly and it gets stuck on wind and rain.
Yeah, the weather systems are definitely mucked up. No other place can you have the weather of all 4 seasons in the space of one day. Next, this comment on last week's show.
You Watch recommends the forfeit that I completed for me to get into an ice cold bath for 60 seconds. Sadly, we didn't have a Robin suit.
Last comment from Marvel's New 4, Lee's final word on Emma's list video.
Leeboy said he didn't know that Scotland rocks.
Yeah, Scotland does rock. That's why Emma told me we had to live here.
If you haven't already, please check out my 5 top games made in Scotland by clicking on the link. Thank you for watching our 25th episode of A Week in Xbox. Please give us a like if you enjoyed the show.
Comment for a chance to be featured on next week's show, and please hit that subscribe button so you never ever miss anything else from M2X again. Bye! Hey, Emma, I snagged one of them shiny con badges.
What do you plan on doing with that?
Well, getting in contact with aliens and stuff. Hello? Is anyone there?
Hello? Yes, this is the USS PlayStation.